But anyway, the event is completed. That's pretty much all I wanted here. Gimme a break. You get 90 rupees. Take the challenge again sometime. Okay, and with that taken care of, there's actually only one more location we can explore, go away. Here in Zora Cape. And that is this little area over here. Okay. One of the Zoras was actually talking about this area. The top of the waterfall actually has some beavers who hand out empty bottles apparently. But that's not the only thing, there's also something at the bottom of the waterfall, so let's go check that out first. There's also a sign here, so... Above the waterfall, Beaver's home. Beware of swift currents. I was just saying I'm going to do the bottom of the waterfall first. This will be taken care of quickly. Down here we can find a couple of enemies. Most importantly, this like is trying to eat us. With our magic, it's not going to get a chance. And here's our prize. Thank you. Okay, that's all that's down here. This loose piece of heart is easily overlooked in my opinion. I sometimes tend to forget this one. But luckily I did some good preparation for this cycle 6 because of it being so overwhelming. There's a lot of stuff here, so... Before beginning recording today, I definitely made sure I've made a list of everything I wanted to do. And we're rapidly approaching the end of that list because we're already in the final day. There's still a lot more things I'd like to do, so... Hopefully I'm also able to cover this, because this might take a while, in all honesty. But I should be able to get back to Clocktown in time to continue the Kafei quest. For that it still needs to be daytime, of course. Okay, we're here. Let's go see what's up with all this beaver business. Waterfall Rapids. Ah, here's a beaver. Sounds like a very good place to begin exploring this place. Let's go see what's up. Sir, I'd like to talk to you. Oh yeah, if you L-target him, you will go down to the bottom for some reason. No matter, we also have a way to get down to the bottom. You again? You can't fool me with your green clothes. You want an empty bottle, don't you? You never learn your lesson. Coo. Okay, I will give you one. But only if you can swim through all of the rings in the river under 2 minutes. So, do you want to try? Sure, I know how to swim. There's a total of 20 rings. You must swim through them in the right order for it to count. Swim through the ring that is rotating. I'll show you the way. So, follow me and don't get separated. Okay, this is some kind of a swimming challenge apparently. And listening to his words, Mikau apparently has tried this more often. Unsuccessful apparently. We, as Link, can apparently swim better than someone who is born as a Zora. But yeah, this is how it works. As you can see, we have this little swimming course and there's a lot of these rings. We need to swim through all of them. However, we are in a set order. I wouldn't know why you wouldn't do it, because this is a pretty linear course, so if you actually... Oh, oops. If you actually start skipping rings, then I can't imagine you would be faster than if you just go through them in order. But it is a rule. Oh, other way. Reversed y-axis is a thing. Oh, and I'm also starting to miss rings now. Okay, luckily this is not that difficult. It will get more difficult later on, but not in this first race. Spoiler alert, first race. Okay, this one can be a little bit challenging. We need to dive out of the water in order to get it. But okay, we're approaching the end. This is the final section. And this tutorial for this event will be cleared. 3 more rings, half a minute to do so, so no problem. Okay, that was easy. That was perfect! That's not good. Oh, did you call me little brother? I called you big brother. Actually... What? An empty bottle? Yeah, an empty bottle. Don't worry, little brother. To you, it's just an empty bottle. But to us, it's a precious treasure. I can't give you one just because you beat my little brother. We can't just give you one. I'll give you one after you race once more, and this time against me. So, will you try? Do I have a choice? The rules are the same, but this time there are 25 rings. Don't fall behind. Okay, and now for the real deal. This time there's going to be 5 more rings present in the course. All 5 of them are going to be hidden in more difficult to reach locations. But other than that, the race is pretty much the same. We do have the same time limit, so... Nope. First extra ring, and I already start screwing up. But okay, now that we're doing the same course over again, there's actually some other aspect I can talk about quickly. And that's the difference between the Nintendo 64 version and the 3DS version. In the Nintendo 64 version of this game, swimming as Zora Link actually functions a little bit differently than in this game. In this game, as you might have seen, the moment I start using my magic, I'm actually swimming holding the R button the whole time in order to speed up my swimming. In the Nintendo 64 version, you actually don't have to do that. Even the regular swimming goes at the same speed. Making swimming, and especially this underwater challenge, a lot easier. Because in order to get the maximum swimming speed in this game... I was worried that was going to happen. But normally, even in this race, you should have plenty of time. But anyway, because of that, you actually waste a lot more magic while swimming in the 3DS version. So just trying to go for all of the rings is not enough. So you actually also have to look out for all of these jars, collecting magic. Because running out of magic is also a possibility here. Of course, in the Nintendo 64 version you can also swim like this, but there you actually don't have to. Even if you don't use your magic barrier, you will still go the same speed. And therefore I feel it's much more challenging in the 3D version than in the original version. But nonetheless, still doable. He did it, little brother. Yeah, he did it, big brother. There's nothing we can do, little brother. This is a mess, big brother. Thank you for the bottle anyway. That is why I was here. We underestimated you. Yeah, Mikau apparently wasn't able to do this, but we can. Race the Beaver Brothers. You won the Beaver race. And yeah, you're looking at this correctly. The event is not cleared. There is more. Hopefully I have enough time to actually do that. It's 1 PM right now. Yeah, this race took me about 3 in-game hours, so I should be back in Clocktown in time. So let's go do this now. There is a second event. He's back, little brother. Yeah, he's back, big brother. But we don't have any more empty bottles, do we, little brother? No, we don't have any, big brother. If you say you still want to race, though, that is fine. What will you do? I'll race. First you have to start with my little brother. And this time the time limit is 1 minute 50. Don't fall behind. Okay, as you can see, there is a second race against both of the Beaver brothers. And this time we have 10 seconds less. That's pretty much the only difference. And as you might have seen in the first 2 races, where we actually went for the empty bottle, in both of the races I had plenty of time left, more than 10 seconds, so even this should not be a problem. And therefore I can just do this on autopilot, I'm pretty sure. And there is actually one other aspect I'd like to cover. I can actually talk about something else, because this I can pretty easily do, I'm pretty sure of. There's actually also something related to which day you do this, because if you look at the map correctly and also at some of the split pathways we come across every now and then, you will see there's actually multiple pathways in this Waterfall Rapids. You might be wondering, every single race so far we've been going the same track. And that is because it is the final day. During the final day, this is... Oh, dang it. Okay, there we go. During the final day, this is actually always the course you actually go over. In the second day, one of the other pathways will be open. And in the first day, the first split pathway will be in a different order. So if you come here in the first, second or third day, on all three of the days you will have a different course to go over. And I think I'll show off the other two in the bonus content, because I'm not going to go back just to show off the other races in a different cycle. I'll save that for the bonus content. He did it again, little brother. He did it again, big brother. That's shameful, little brother. Now, race me. What will you do? One more race. The time limit is the same as it was for my little brother, 150. But there are 25 rings this time. Don't fall behind. Okay, luckily this is the final one. It's actually one of the few downsides I feel about this side quest. You do this race a little bit too much, in my opinion. You could have also just came up with a way to do the race once against both of the brothers and still get the empty bottle and the heart piece. Because, yeah, it's not a very big surprise. The second one is for a piece of heart. I don't feel ashamed giving that away. But anyway, it is all still something we need to do. It is an event we need to clear. So, 4 races. 20 rings twice and 25 rings twice. First time with 2 minutes and the second time with 1 minute 50. And I think they could also have just taken away 30 seconds during this, because even if they gave you 1:30, I'm pretty sure it's still doable. Then you do need to do it perfectly, but at least then it would be challenging. Come on! Zora Link is too tall, he can actually walk over these rings. See, this is what I mean. That's why I feel they should have made the time limit 1:30. Because then I would have been forced to restart now, because 30 seconds is no longer going to happen. I screw up majorly twice, and I'm still able to do this very easily. This challenge is way too easy. But okay, here we go. This was the final finish. He's a formidable opponent, little brother. You're all talk, eh, big brother? If we give that to him, I wonder if he'll leave us alone, little brother. Yeah, I want to quit too, big brother. Piece of heart and a new heart container for us. So, definitely worth it. Please, let it be over. I've got good news for you guys. It is over. You won the beaver race again. Okay, and we still have time, so luckily I don't have to push any events towards cycle 7. We can still do Madame Aroma's search. Let's go to Clocktown. This was the final thing we are going to cover in the ocean for now. The rest is all going to be Kafei quest related. And the first step, as you may know, also something we already did in the second cycle when we went for the postman finish of Madame Aroma's search. Good afternoon, Mr. Swamp Business Scrub. But anyway, we still need to get the letter to Mama again. That is still going to be required, because there's also another finish for that event, as I might have pointed out during cycle 2. We can also give the letter to Madame Aroma directly, but for that we need to get that letter, so... Thank you, sir. But okay, before we can do anything with that, it has to be night of the final day. We are going to listen to this guy's hint and go to Ikana village. Yeah, I know. Weird, we haven't even finished the ocean yet and we're already going to enter the canyon. But don't worry, the major bulk of the canyon where the dungeon and the preparation for the dungeon is going to be is non-accessible yet. It's only a small part of the canyon that's already open. And that happens to be where Seikon, the thief, fled to, and therefore where Kafei followed him. unlike in the second cycle, this time we can help Kafei, because now we can reach that area. Let's go to the preview of the canyon area. Only place in this game we have not been to yet. Okay, let's go through the east gate and call Epona, because that's also going to be required here. Just like in the ocean area, we have a high fence. So we need a horse in order to jump over it. Okay, Mr. Bombchu, I'm not impressed. While you're on Epona, you're actually immune to all enemy attacks. It's the whole reason why you don't have a heart bar anymore when you're on the horse. Okay, we're here. What are you doing in a place like this? Ikana Hill beyond here is the place where spirits with troubles and lingering regrets wander. Even now, the spirits wander in search of one who can save them. It is unfortunate, but it is no place for one such as you. Even if you must enter, then you must obtain a mask containing the wandering spirit. Near the ranch are a pair of men with a mask of an Ikana ninja. Men of poor character who commit evil deeds. Find them. Without that mask, you cannot help the restless spirits in Ikana. Without it, you cannot save their souls. Until it is in your possession, I will not let you pass by here. And you were wondering why I actually did that Goron race. And if you were wondering how the hell you would be able to know you actually needed that mask, this guy actually hints towards it. But the Garrow's mask is actually your way into the canyon. And that is a nice mask you're wearing. And that is the mask of the leader of the ninjas who once spied on the hilltop castle with the blood-stained history. With that, you may be able to call out their spirits that even now are still wandering. Perhaps you may be able to save the souls that wander beyond here. This mask is a requirement to enter the canyon area, as you can see. Only then he will give us a grappling point. Because we cannot jump this ourselves. That is clear. Ow. Goron enemy, what the hell? Okay, after all these rock enemies are avoided, let's go enter the canyon area. Welcome to Ikana Canyon. A very eerie and gloomy place. We're not going to see too much of it, because most of it is going to be inaccessible for now. Let's go see... Oh, what is it, Taddle? I can't see it, but I sense there's a thirst for blood looming all around us. Don't you have a mask that can summon the unseen? Okay, that sounds scary. I think I will go over this aspect when we actually enter the canyon, which is this direction, but it's inaccessible to us right now. We actually need an item from the third dungeon before we can actually go there. However, there is this ledge to the south over here, and this is already accessible. Hey, and wouldn't you know, there's a business grub here. But the business grub is not all that is here. There's also this blue-haired kid over here. Kafei. I found him, green-head boy. He's using this place as his safe house for keeping stolen goods. Apparently, his name is Seikon. He came to the shop last night, and I followed him. His storage for the things he's stolen is on the other side of this rock door. The sun's mask is surely in there. Only Seikon can open this door. The only way in is to wait for him to arrive. I'll wait. I've made a promise to Anju. He'll come back around sundown, and that is our only chance. If he sees us, he'll run away for sure. We'd better both hide here. Ah, so that's why we're behind this rock. And sundown is approaching pretty quickly. It's less than an hour now, so... While we're waiting for that final hour to pass, let's go finish off the final business scrub, Scramble step. Because we can see this guy's also here. And he expects us to be a Zora, so... Thanks for stopping by. You're from the ocean, aren't you? I'm here to sell blue potion. Actually, I want to do business in the sea breeze while listening to the sound of the waves. But to open a business in another place, you need to go through the proper channels first. Do you know what I mean? I sure do. You're not the first one who has been in this situation. Here you go. Oh, if that isn't an ocean title deed, let me have that. Please. If I have that, my dreams will come true. I'm not asking it for free. I'll give you this. Ooh, he gives us 200 rupees. If I knew that, I would have emptied my wallet beforehand. But anyway, this long-going event is finally complete. It's been a long time. Oh yeah, the nut brown beauties are waiting. What the hell do you mean by that? Well, the ocean is a perfect place for perverts. Okay, there's still one more heart piece we can get quickly. The music has already stopped, so... Night of the final day is approaching, but we still have time to do this. The moment night of the final day actually appears, we don't want to be out in the open in this area. We need to be hidden. In order not to scare off Seikon, who is indeed going to be approaching at 6 PM. So, let's get back to Kafei. Wait for him.